cast a vision about what is possible. You're going to hear our story of lives that have been forever changed from this experience.
That's right. We are all done with the corporate life.
Yay!
Every day is joy.
It is.
We're so excited, and we've got a lot to share with you tonight. So we're just going to go ahead and get started, so we can, so we're respectful of your time.
So we understand being at crossroads, wanting more, hoping for better. That was our story years ago. We looked successful, but we were actually living lives of quiet desperation. We were running ourselves and our futures to the point of exhaustion. Yet we were so deeply tied to our professions, we could not see a way out of or off the crazy train that was our lives. And then the Great Recession hit, and Mark experienced his 5th merger, and we knew we absolutely had to find a different plan for our lives. We realized we had tied our future and our success to a single plan, and that plan was not working for us, and it was definitely not a risk we were willing to take. It took the recession and watching so many lives around us unravel to make us wake up and realize that we needed to think outside the box and try something new. So fast forward, take a look at our office. That's what you see in this picture. Isn't it great? This is where we start many of our days and have our board meetings. Yup, we can now work anywhere. Our life is our own. Our schedule is our own. Our time is our own. It wasn't always this way. When we began this journey, we were burnt out Wall Street executives. I was an investment banker.
And I was a technologist on Wall Street. My career was more like a 24/7 job that almost always bled into my weekends. I rarely had time for family, and I worried always the day was coming when my son would leave for college and we would barely know each other. We were both financially successful, but did not have quality of life. We had no control over our time, or more importantly, the trajectory of our future. We were at the top of the income chain, but felt like we were in chains. Along the way, we tried other ideas: real estate, investing in businesses, and the market, but none of them delivered the life we were seeking. We wanted freedom. We wanted a plan that would build over time and allow all our work to bring about a better life. Then we found an answer to our prayers. Actually, it found us through some amazing life-changing products. From there, everything changed for the better in our lives. We found hope. So, in this overview, we're not actually going to be discussing the products we offer. They're so special, we've decided to dedicate a separate presentation exclusively for them. The product presentation is scheduled for tomorrow night at 8 p.m. EDT. You for sure will not want to miss it. It'll run about 30 minutes, and you're all invited back. We can't wait to see you again. We know many of you today are forced by circumstances to ask yourself similar questions. How to secure a proper financial future and a better life. It is our honor to show you a path into freedom and peace of mind. Since the pandemic, creating an additional revenue stream has become essential. A plan B, a side hustle, an extra gig can really help.
Don't you agree that we live in such uncertain and chaotic times? None of us could have anticipated it or effectively prepared for the level of disruption we're all now facing. So much has changed, and it has influence over almost every aspect of our lives. Even the idea of returning to work is stressful. What is it going to look like? How will you feel when you have your temperature taken daily? To wear a mask all the time? Will work be remote? Will there be layoffs? Will your career path, what will it look like going forward? Can you depend on your job? And what about salary increases and bonuses? Have you ever felt like you were giving it your all, but your future depended on outside forces over which you had no control? A merger, a division being sold, a commission plan changed, a recession, a pandemic. Anything can happen, and all your hard work to create a better life can unexpectedly be put at risk. This is a time where everyone from all walks of life needs a new plan for income, a way to create security and build a better future. When the recession hit 10 years ago, we made a decision to start to build a secondary income producing asset. We now have our own economy and are blessed that even in this time of chaos, our business is solid and thriving.
How do you secure a new financial plan for your future? Or even start a plan to build wealth? It sure is a question on the minds and hearts of so many today. Do you take another job? None out there. Open a business? Small businesses are getting crushed. Go back to school? More debt? More time? So where do you begin? Let's explore these questions. What actually is wealth? It all starts and ends with residual income. So first, what actually is residual income? Residual income is achieved by building an asset that continues to pay you after the work has been done. A book, movie, or song is an asset to the people earning royalties from it. A house is an asset to the landlord being paid rent, and a business is an asset to the business owner who no longer needs to be involved in its day-to-day activities. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Richard Branson, and certainly Oprah were not born into riches. Yet over their lifetime, they've amassed huge personal fortunes. This is because they understand and use the power of leverage to achieve residual income. I'm going to discuss with you the why, what, and how to create residual income in the pockets of your time.
In school, none of us receives a financial education.
When we say financial education, we mean a plan to build wealth and create the foundation for a life of our choosing. We went to great schools, studied business and finance, and it was elusive even for us. Have you heard this expression, don't put all your eggs in one basket? We're all taught to follow this one plan. We're taught to study hard, go to college, jump into a career, and work diligently at that job. From first grade on, we're prepared for a job. One path, one focus, graduate, get a job, and work on that same path all your life. The problem with this plan is it doesn't prepare you to build your own wealth. It prepares you to build someone else's.
Have you heard of Robert Kiyosaki? He is the author of the best-selling book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. In this book, he talks about how to build wealth and create a life of your choosing. Robert is an expert on how to set up your life for financial success. Creating a residual income and financial independence is all about cash flow. Robert explains the different ways income is earned. He breaks it down into 4 categories: those who are employed, self-employed, big business owners, and big investors. He defines the primary ways to earn income as either linear or residual. Employees and the self-employed earn linear income. They are exchanging time for money. Income is derived by working paycheck to paycheck. They have a job and are paid for the time they put in, the number of clients they can serve, or paid a commission for something they've done or sold. With linear income, when you stop working, you stop earning. This is how most people earn income: 40 hours or more a week, week after week, staying on the same path all of their life.
Attending a meeting,
Interestingly, this represents 95% of the population. Yet all combined, it is only 5% of the total wealth that is generated. Warren Buffett says that you should never depend on a single source of income. And if you don't find a way to make money when you sleep, you will work until you die.
Looking back at that cash flow model and how income is generated, The alternative to linear is residual. Residual income is the sweet spot where financial independence and wealth are created. Typically, residual income is reserved for big business owners like Microsoft or Google, and big investors like Warren Buffett. Big business owners and big investors are all about building wealth and creating and enjoying financial success, financial freedom. Their money, investments, and their businesses work for them. They don't have to show up at a job to get paid, and they're making significant income every day, all the time. Big business owners and big investors leverage the efforts of people and money to make money. They can stop working, and their money will continue to pay them and grow. And guess what? Time freedom is the result. And listen to this. The people earning residual income, the big business owners and big investors, represent only 5% of our population. And this 5% of the population controls an astounding 95% of all wealth that is created. So you have to ask yourself, into which category do you fit? Most people are either employed or self-employed. Today, the employed are working harder and longer, yet seeing less and less in their pockets. And now, with the new realities we're all facing, many find the financial rug has been pulled out from under them.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to be on the residual income earning plan. I want to know the efforts I make now will pay me and pay me generously for the rest of my life. When it comes to moving over to earning residual income, many of us see the obvious barriers to getting there. Big investors and big business owners have lots of money to invest, and they are able to take the risk of fluctuations in the market and effectively diversify their holdings. The average person doesn't have access to the resources, knowledge base, and capital pool of the very wealthy. So getting started on a wealth building plan is difficult and challenging. In his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki suggested real estate investments as the path to achieving residual income. But in real estate, again, you need to have money to invest in the first place and be willing to put that money at risk as the markets ebb and flow. So how do you build wealth? I wanted to find that path to residual income, and I am so excited to say that there is one. So imagine for a minute, if all the work you are doing right now could bring you financial freedom, what would that look like for you? If you could do anything, live anywhere, and know that what you were doing is building true wealth, that you knew you were all set with a solid plan to achieve your dreams for a bigger future, what would that be like for you? After Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki wrote another book called The Business of the 21st Century. This is where we find our answers. In this book, he moved away from recommending real estate investments to a new financial plan for building wealth. We have thoroughly researched this model and believe it to be the smartest plan we have ever seen for creating a sustainable income that is residual and leveraged. It is a plan that allows the average person to build financial security and wealth. It is possible to access a strategy to create the life you've been hoping for, a way to earn income that builds over time and pays you while you sleep. This plan is attached to a profession misunderstood, and as a result is largely missed for the opportunity it truly represents. But with an open mind and a bigger vision, you will appreciate it as I see it, as the best and brightest path for us to improve our lives and shift away from being captured within the boundaries of the middle class in our country. The profession is called network marketing. And when done right, it is a true pathway to break away from depending on one source of income and build a financial wall around your future. The richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. That's Robert Kiyosaki.
The network marketing profession actually opens the door for everyday people, just like you and me, to be able to access the same kind of income and enjoy the financial freedom achieved by the very wealthy. It is people helping people in the truest sense of the word. There's no risk. It has unlimited upside potential. Low startup costs, no inventory. So cool. And you get to do it alongside your current occupation. What else can you do? The mentorship is next level. Our partner company handles everything. You can work from anywhere. How cool is that? There's a community of positive, supportive people unlike anywhere else. There's no overhead. And actually what we're doing is profit sharing with our partner company. Network marketing is a business of leveraging relationships. You build your business with a community of people all working together to grow and prosper. You all get paid on each other's efforts. The key idea here is leverage. You must be able to leverage either other people's time or money to create a residual income. You grow a network of partners who also want to build a business with you. Together, you sell quality products to consumers around the world. You get paid a commission on product sales generated by you and your team. You start with one person, which naturally leads to two, and then it can progress to thousands of people sharing products. Your partners are people like you who want to build a better life and access a plan to diversify their income and build wealth. Everyone is working together in collaboration to leverage each other's efforts to bring products to the market. Billionaire J. Paul Getty once said, and this is awesome, I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 men than 100% of my own effort. Wise man, because that's how you achieve leveraged income. The biggest investment you make in network marketing is, of course, your time. Your time is so precious. You want to make sure to invest it with the right company where you know your efforts will create the life you're seeking. We've partnered with a company that is established and has been in business for over 18 years. Their commodity is no compromise products for health and well-being. They're experienced and bring the very best in science and technology to every product they create. People everywhere are seeking a new financial plan for themselves. Always out ahead, our partner company is among the first to establish this type of income from home opportunity. They are already proven with over 600,000 customers. They've achieved an amazing $8 billion in accumulated sales in 18 years. That's rocket fast, you guys. And to date, they have paid out an astounding $3.8 billion in commissions. With almost 350 millionaires, countless others earning 5 to 6 figure incomes, and so many making income to pay for their car, their mortgage, or childcare. You pick your path, and there is a plan to meet you. One of the company's core values is social awareness and responsibility. By 2028, the company will be 100% zero waste packaging. Their corporate office is a green space, and they have a foundation that is 100% contribution and has already donated $15 million. They've always been out front in terms of initiatives for health, wealth, sustainability, and integrity. They really are the responsible, purpose-driven partner you're seeking. The company's name is Isagenix. They are a rock-solid partner you can lean your financial future against. 18 years in business, experienced, reliable, and consistently serving.
Isagenix offers a proven plan to create an income-producing asset. This is what you need to know. The compensation plan is unlimited with no cap on your earning potential. It is accessible. The same exact opportunity is available to everyone. The plan is generous. Carefully researched prior to inception and working directly with actuaries, Jim and Kathy Coover designed an income plan that would be sustainable for the long term. It is a legacy plan that can enrich your family for generations and even be willed to your children. In Isagenix, you build networks of consumers who have a vested interest in using the products forever. Scientific peer-reviewed studies confirm the absolute superiority of the Isagenix products in every category the company represents. It is all natural, state-of-the-art nutrition technology, offering the best of sourcing, highest quality of pure natural ingredients and botanicals. With a plan to step into health and wealth by accessing simple, affordable solutions, Isagenix provides the foundation of wellness for as little as $5 a day. Just shy of $1 billion in annual sales, I guess you can say the Isagenix products work. Millions of lives have been impacted by the solutions that Isagenix offers. The Isagenix vision is everyone deserves to experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. And they've made it so simple that anyone can do it. Being an investment banker while raising a young child, and with Mark also working long, hard hours on Wall Street, I had absolutely no spare time at all. I had to be very sure this redirect of my less than no time would be worth the effort. Together, Mark and I tore this plan apart. We carefully vetted the company and the income opportunity. We believe we have struck gold with Isagenix. It has set us free and forever changed our lives. I'm honored to know the owners personally. I have even served on their board. They are the real deal, filled with purpose and integrity. They very intentionally run a company of the ages with a mission to make a difference in this world. In the 10+ years I have known them, they have been utterly consistent and true to their mission. They have never deviated and always stayed in absolute integrity. They actually rejoice when people like us succeed. They are so very rare in the world of business. Everything is lined up. The company is moving into its second phase of momentum with significant growth ahead. All the indicators are there. Your timing is perfect. My passion is all about helping our nation's middle class. We need a way forward. Everyone is working so hard, yet futures are so uncertain. For our country to be sound economically, we need a thriving middle class. With Isagenix, we are changing the dynamics of what is possible and opening up a path to living a better life, creating not only financial security, but financial independence. Apply the same work ethic you give to your employer, building someone else's dream, and instead, build a dream of your own. Will it take work and patience and vision and drive? Yes, freedom is not free, but will it be worth it? Absolutely. Imagine peace of mind, knowing what you are doing will set your future and bring you hope. Imagine being really able to plan for and build a future of wealth. You should have access to that dream, and here you do. Isagenix sits right in the heart of the most significant converging trends and brings solutions to what is most needed in our world today. E-commerce has never been more viable. Its path has accelerated with recent events. Health and well-being are on everyone's agenda. Diversifying income to create financial security is being sought like never before. Remote work has freed up time to pursue new pathways. Quality of life has become increasingly important to most. After staying at home, many are questioning the running they did in the past and are reconsidering their future of work. The need for security and stability has become an absolute priority. People are looking for a new plan. Returning to work is so filled with uncertainty, and having a plan for an additional income stream has moved from a nice to have to an absolute necessity. Isagenix is an established world leader in e-commerce, health and well-being, and earning income from home. So let's discuss how you earn income with Isagenix. Let's get into the specifics. The Isagenix income plan is simple, and there is a clear path to follow to achieve success. The founders organized the compensation plan to offer both linear income and residual income. It is structured this way intentionally, so it is possible to make the short money linear while you lay the foundation for the long, sustainable income that is residual. A powerful and unique aspect of this plan of this income plan is leverage. Everyone works together on a team and everyone benefits financially from each other's efforts. This creates significant gearing for income generation. We work together as a team. We mentor you to succeed. You are in business for yourself, but definitely not by yourself. You set your goals and we work together to reach your targets. So how do you begin to build your business? Let's start by taking a look at your network. As an example, think about your professional network. Think about all the people you know from your business community. Think of all the people with whom you share your profession. Think of the people you know from your LinkedIn connections or those you've met at conferences and business meetings. Who do you know who has a similar job? How about those with whom you have worked in the past, or vendors and associates with whom you've done business? Do you think there are people in that network of yours that may be experiencing the same kind of pressures at this time? Maybe they are furloughed or have seen a big downturn in business, or they are concerned about their future, or they don't want to go back to work. Maybe some of them are okay, but they realize to secure their future, they need a plan to diversify their earnings as well. Who have you interacted with throughout your life who may need an answer themselves? A better financial plan, better health, better future. Who do you know in your circle of influence? You see, you have a network of people we don't know. We have the expertise. That is the partnership. We work together to help build your business. Next question. Think of those people in your network again. Do they each have a network of their own? Are there many of those in their network also experiencing a similar reality today? We're going to help them sweep their networks to find those who are looking for a new plan, who they can help and then partner with too. Next, your mentor will work closely with you to reach out and invite them to learn more. We have opportunity meetings every Tuesday and product presentations every Wednesday night. This is the power of leverage and the way to build residual income. Everyone working together as a team, benefiting financially from each other's efforts. It's all about people educating people and people helping people. We educate, they decide, we support. This is how leveraged residual income begins. We have a simple strategy to follow. It's professional, it is organized, and can be enacted in the pockets of your time. All the while, you will be building an income-producing asset that will grow and is sustainable.
With Isagenix, you set the pace you want to travel. You can run hard and quickly lay the foundation to make life-changing income. There's a plan for that. Or you can walk softly and move deliberately towards your future. There's a plan for that too. We meet you where you are and show you how to get where you want to be. So we look for people who want more from their life. We then mentor those people to achieve their goals. We work in partnership with the incomparable company Isagenix. As Apple, Google, and Amazon are, Isagenix is a disruptor corporation and is redefining how income is earned and wealth created. Isagenix is now moving into a time of unprecedented growth. Its first phase of momentum saw the company's sales increase by 360% between 2011 and 2017. The company is at the very beginning of its next momentum phase and has everything lined up for this. Isagenix has already experienced. The income opportunity and products are proven. In the last 2 years, they've invested $47 million in technologies, advanced the science with revolutionary products and solutions, rebranded, doubled their global footprint, and stepped deeper into sustainability. Sitting right in the heart of so many converging trends with proven solutions, Isagenix is going to make a serious impact on how business is done. By people helping people, freedom is attained. Imagine all the people we can help at a time when a solution is needed by so many.
You work hard, I know. You are disciplined about your career. You want a good life. You want to contribute, set your family on a secure path, have a financial wall built around your future that no circumstance can tear apart. Maybe you want to have a better life with more time for the things you're passionate about: contribution, family, travel, time for you. What you need to know is working for someone else will never give you that future. You will always be vulnerable, you will always be working, and you will always be at risk. I care deeply about showing people just like you that you have more control than you ever thought possible. You don't have to be so vulnerable to what could happen in the next merger, change of ownership, or recession. You can take control. You can step into the driver's seat of your own life. It is so much easier and more possible than you can imagine. Getting started is easy. Jump onto our Zoom tomorrow night and learn about the very special products Isagenix offers.
Thank you all for spending time with us tonight. Your next steps are super simple. Step 1, get back to the person who invited you tonight. They can help you, and they're going to answer all your questions. Step 2, open an account and try the products that would best weave into your life and budget. Step 3, with your mentor, together, you begin to lay the foundation of your future.
Let's close with a question and a quote. The question first: where would you like to be 5 years from today? Doing what? Living how? Is your current plan going to take you there? Take this pause in your life to check in with your life game plan. Time is passing anyway, so why not make it directed for your best future? And lastly, a quote: believe in the power of your vision for the future. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world. Thank you so much, you guys. Good night. We appreciate the time you gave us.
It's been so great being with you. Have a great night.